Hey, Ren. Alright, well, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Heck W. I believe it's supposed to be all capitals. Ugh. Full mon is okay, but not a preference. Alright. Eastern Palace Big Key is pretty good, considering that means I can open up all the chests in Mire if I get a potion. Nice. 5 hearts right off the bat. Six hearts right off the bat. All good. I like this because then I can go up the mountain fairly easily. Get my bombs. Barracuda! That's heart, right? I like heart. I mean, I'm like not listening to all their stuff all the time, but they good. Oh, we got some bobs. Nyum. Mhm. Crazy on use another good one. Let me go crazy, crazy on you. What? Bullshit. You probably know more songs, but you just don't like associate. Like same as me. Like I'm not like thinking. Those are all the songs, you know. Uh-oh, uh-oh. So many hearts. So many hearts. I think I'm just gonna go to the town instead. Like, I got my bombs. Oh yeah, let's go this way, yeah. I got my bombs. I got my crap. Let's go to town. There's so many items to just pick up. Owner of a lonely heart. Owner of a lonely heart. Much better than owner of a broken heart. Owner of a lonely heart. That's the theme song of Zelda. Every heart is the loneliest heart. Oh, I like money. I do like money. Oh, what the hell? You come back here. What do you got for me? Just green rupees. Oh, that's a red rupee. We don't need that either. Money trees. It's the predatory Hyrule lending system. Ugh. Why you explode in my face? If I can find a potion before going to the Palace of Darkness, going up the mountain and stuff, that would be great. Small key to desert is pretty useful too, depending on a few situations, but pretty useful. Owner of a lonely heart. Owner of a lonely heart. Much better than. Is it better to have a lonely heart or a broken heart? Ooh. A sword. I like swords. How long do you think Koopa's gonna be fighting Moldorm? That's the real question. Some say he's still fighting Moldorm to this day. More hearts! Damn, son! Mushroom. Mushroom stamp. Ooh, 100? 100 rupees for 300 rupees? I feel like that just shouldn't be a thing, you know? Like, the guy shouldn't just be like, pay me 100 rupees today and I'll give you 300 rupees. Well, that chicken went right through! No, the problem with it going right through is you just gotta get out of the way. You gotta throw it out of the way, otherwise you can't open the stupid chest. It's stupid. I got the chicken all the way through! I poked it through the hole! The whole hole! Chicken clip success. Most of the time, the chicken just goes into the black hole. Sometimes the chicken just stays on the event horizon. He's just sitting there on the event horizon. And you're like, ah, that chicken is never coming out. But this time, the chicken went right through to the other dimension. To the 5th dimension. Everyone knows there's only 5 dimensions. Do you take me for a fool? Also, 10 minutes in and I've already got fucking 9 hearts. Owner of 9 lonely hearts. It's ridiculous. Oh wait, 8. Sorry, I can count. I've almost got 9. I just need like another. Ooh! I would love this trash. Thank you very much. Yeah, a couple pieces. Couple pieces. Couple big old pieces. Damn, 11 minutes in and I've got 8 hearts and freaking easy mode sword already packing. Damn. I wasn't expecting to be packing so early. Sword. It's a sword. Ooh, what's this? Something useful? Whoa, the big... Big key to desert in desert. That's strange. That's not right. Why would they put it there? I know, I'm pretty set on cash, dude. Sora, give me whatever, yeah. It'll be give me whatever, and then when he gets it to me, I'm going to promptly reset the game. Ah, there's our 9th heart. Owner of 9 lonely hearts. Goomba's probably still fighting Moldorm. Goof. He said, is it gonna... He just might be fighting Moldorm for every stream now. Forever and ever. He should just end all of his streams with fighting Moldorm. That way he will never actually end stream. Probably should have got that before going to the right, because... Now I would like to exit and go to not no, Agina. That's the one. I just keep getting pieces. Jeez. Stop it. See if we can find a glove before we start clipping into, like, areas where we would normally go to, like, Checkerboard Cave. Oh, bombs. Oh, another 50 rupees. I'll take it. What do I want to do for dinner tonight? I could cook up turkey bacon and make BLTs, but I'm not sure I want to do that. I kind of feel pretty lazy. I kind of feel like just eating out or something. Oh my gosh, how am I packing so hard right now? I've got this gigantic bulge and it's all of the items I've picked up in literally 15 minutes. You're paying for a pizza order right now? Heck yeah, turkey. I like turkey bacon. I like regular bacon too, but I don't know. I'm okay with eating pork most of the time, I suppose, but yeah, I don't know. You shouldn't really eat a whole lot of pork either, though. It's not good for you. And I don't like to eat beef too much anymore. Swamp Palace Big Key, huh? Yeah, turkey bacon definitely has less greasiness, and it tastes just about the same as regular bacon. Like, I crisp it up pretty nice like regular bacon. It tastes pretty much the same. It's got a lot less fatty parts to it too. Like, regular bacon has a lot of fat on it that, like, I really either have to cut away or really crisp up on the cast iron. But turkey bacon has none of that problem. It's, like, so nice. Far butt's greasiness? I do love me a greasy butt. How is this? What is going on here? I mean, I would much rather have a potion, honestly, but like, what in the hell? It's my favorite color scheme too. The blue and the yellow. Blue armor with yellow gold sword. Oh man, what have we done? Wow, we are decked. That's a shovel. I should get that. Fucking decked out, dude. So the question is, if I don't want to eat any, if I don't want to cook anything, which I still could do. I mean, I should probably cook. Eat out tomorrow or something. But tomorrow's a holiday. I don't want to make anybody, like, work on a holiday necessarily. Although I don't have any qualms against that necessarily either. It is a federal holiday, though, you know. So it all depends, I think. I think I don't know the exact, so I'm on salary. I'm not a hourly wage, I'm salary wage, so I get paid no matter what. I took 3 weeks of vacation like over New Year's, and that was all paid. Like I get all that. So I don't know the exact mechanics, but if it's a federal holiday and you have to work, I think you might get 2x? It might be 2x. I'm gonna go up here first. I think it's, so there's time and a half for like overtime. And then I think 2x is for if you're working on federal holidays. I mean, if the companies could stiff them, they certainly would. We barely have laws making that, like, you know, protecting that. Ah! Companies would 100% stiff them if they could. You know what? I gotta top off my bombs anyway. Perfectly fine. Alright, we have got, like, very few actual good items to with you. It's really funny that I've got all these hearts, all this armor, every sword upgrade, But I actually don't have any very useful items. I have lamp, and that's like one of the only useful items I actually got, like technically speaking. Well, I don't even want that. I don't know. So here's the problem though. When it comes to like ordering takeout from like DoorDash or something, you know, like those food takeout services, since they're like according to the company that they work for, they're not really employees, they're contractors or something. I don't even know if that really applies. I'm not sure. Like, they're making very little on their contract work, like hired contractors or some bullshit. There's like big fights going on about that in court, and I think in certain states at least that the state has won versus the versus these companies that purport to not have any employees, really. Yeah, that took a little bit longer than I was hoping. Kept getting butted out. Like, DoorDash doesn't have employees exactly. It's got like it's got a few employees, but it's got very few employees, right? And so all of its like delivery people are all like contractors. Yeah. Well, the problem is that like not a lot of places here do delivery. And so DoorDash actually is like a very convenient way to do that. And I use it. I do use it. Ow, oh my gosh. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay, can we please get, like, a bottle? Oh, yeah, and now that I have the lamp and the big key to desert, I can beat desert now, like, legit. I can legit beat it. I don't need more hearts, game. I really do not. It was funny, and now it's not funny. It was funny for a while, and now it's, seriously, I'd like to be able to beat this game. So please give me a bottle. That's good enough. The hammer's okay. Not exactly what I would want, but it does get me to cool Dark World places a little bit easier. Maybe. Yeah. It's not exactly what I want. I would like a bottle, please. And thank you. Or the mirror would also be somewhat acceptable to get me to more places. Anyway, the question is if I don't do anything for if I grab dinner, what would I want? Hmm. I should just cook the turkey bacon, though. That's what I should do. Okay, don't need more maps. Medallions are like meh. Green pennants and Harrow? That's not fair. Lame. Well, if I had arrows... I mean, if I had a bow with which to use my arrows... La Bamba. Seriously, game? Ho ho ho. Did you want 10 hearts and no way to get to any palaces? Well, have I got the fucking game for you? This might end up being a disaster. Fire Rod is very nice. There we are. Okay. Game is pretty much in the bag. Let's start doing tricks. Start tricking ourselves out. Flips and twists. All right. Now that we got a bottle, let's go fill that with a potion. Right now, we're gonna fill it with a red potion because we're gonna go to. We're gonna go to pod to unlock all the Hera garbage. Okay. I've got a big ass gold sword, man. Lol. B got him. A B friend got him. All right. Thus begins the shenanigans. The hijinks. Give me my hearts, old man. Pop, 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 pop. Smack into the wall. Link. Surprised Link doesn't just have straight brain damage. Another heart. 11 hearts? Really? Whoa, fire rod and ice rod. That's a neat combination. The book is, you know, a thing. A Song of Fire and Ice. Don't get sued. The Glubens, alright. Nice, nice. What's up, Tech? After this, Tech, I'm gonna probably cut stream, make dinner, and then I'm gonna work on, getting my book all formatted and into a PDF for you to look at, because I would like you to look at it. I'd like you to read it. You were gonna be among the first, besides my mom, to have read this, to have read my little short story book. At least the first incarnation of. What am I doing? I thought I missed a rupee. But you'll be the first to have read the first incarnation, the first 3 quote books of my little short story thing. Yeah. It was really good because when I told Jenny about this too, because I'm gonna give a copy to Jenny to read as well. She was excited because she's like, I love episodic stories, and I'm like, that's exactly what this is. It's complete episodic. Like, it's not like each book is its own separate entity, but like they kind of go together. Like, you know, Star Trek. It's like episodes of an episodic series of Star Trek. Like, yeah, every one of the, you know. Every one of the shows builds, like, or episodes builds on, you know, one another, but you could just go and, like, go to any one of the stories and just, you know, watch it. Any one of the shows and just watch it and get, you know, the whole idea that, like, there's no dependency. You know, you can still enjoy the entire thing. And so, I like the idea. I like my idea of each book inside of this being basically an episodic story, which is very cool, very nice. Well, this is all straight garbage. How's it going, Tech? Yeah, I got a lot done this weekend. I didn't feel lazy at all this weekend. I actually felt very accomplished this weekend. Got a shit ton done. And we had D&D. Ah, shit! I should do a D&D recap, shouldn't I? All right, hold on. All right. I should. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, good. We did it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. The new schema I have for this is actually working out fairly well, I think. Herp derp dum, herp derp dum, herp derp dum. Hello, Akita. Peepo wave. Peepo wave. Peepo. Peepo panties. That's all I need to do here. Oh shit! Oh, I got a rabbit hat. Hold on. Give me a second. This is my rabbit hat. Ah! Oh, shucky ducky. What's up? It's my Big Chungus hat. Big Chungus, Big Chungus, Big Chungus, Big Chungus, Big Chungus, Big Chungus. I saw that Pumbaa ate Big Chungus, braised him right up. Now it's a comfy stream. Yeah. Oh, what the? Oh, I don't need to do that. Hopefully, Moldarm isn't gonna kill me, right? Wouldn't dare. Wouldn't dare. Oh! Why you hurt me? Anyway, hell yeah, I should start a D&D recap, man. Cause we had a whole bunch of shit that. Oh, that's bad. We had a whole bunch of shit that happened during last night's session, which was pretty jam-packed full of like roleplay stuff. So, we where did I leave off? Where did we leave off? We let's see. We had crossed the bridge. It had collapsed. Were just getting to the Pentagon, the caretaker's kind of area. It's the like glade called what was it, the demo glass or that's a shrine. Sorry, this was a glade at the end of the near the end of the old road. It had all kinds of trees, different color trees in it. It was like there was like pink trees, like cherry looking things. There were blue-green trees like pines. There were oh, we're gonna have to get another potion. There were red trees, trees with red flowers. There were some yellow trees with yellow flowers. There's just a lot of different trees, like very reminiscent of a really like, you know, amazing like glade. And considering there's not a whole lot of trees on the continent anymore, this was a pretty magical kind of place, I guess. It's kind of like a sanctuary. You had a shopping session last night? Shopping session. Anyway. So we got to the glade, and or we had knocked on the door to this like building that was there, and it's in the shape of a pentagon. And an elf with a fairly young elf, so that could mean like 100 years old, right? 100-year-old elf maybe, fairly young, but it could have been. She could be any age, honestly, but anyway, she's fairly young. She had long silvery hair, and she and I think this description might have been on purpose, and I'll tell you why later.
Hey, Squiddy.
Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, Catnip? Thanks for the raid, yo. I hope you guys like Zelda randomizers. I bring the cat crew. The cat crew. You sure do. You sure do. That's good. That's good. Yes. Yes. Well, and I hope you like Dungeons and Dragons, because I was just telling the recap of my session from last night. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey,
Good.
listen.
You're doing viewer request Sunday, Super Mario 64, Curse Castles, Zelda, Phantom. Oh, cool, cool. You do that every Sunday? I have very much. What the? Palace of Darkness was also a pendant. Damn it. Yes, I have read. I have been following the OGL stuff with a very keen eye. Very keen eye. Believe you me. My personal opinion from the very beginning of this has been the OGL really isn't necessary. It's basically, here's the history of this, right? And it's really great because this is really great. I said this like maybe 2 weeks ago when this all like fucking blew up. I was like, hey, the OGL isn't really necessary because you cannot copyright game mechanics. You can copyright like text materials, like in the style of. You can copyright imagery. You can trademark things like that, but you can't copyright game mechanics. You can make you can basically copy the entire game of Monopoly, its mechanics, as long as you don't copy any of like the like rule books, like the style the rule books are made in, or any of like the names of like trademark names of things. So in my opinion, the OGL is not even necessary. The whole reason for the OGL, in my opinion anyway, or at least what I'm gathering from Wizards, was, hey, you know what? We know that you can't copyright game mechanics, but we're a big ass company with a bunch of money, and if you copy our game mechanics and use them, we might just sue you. And haha, good luck fighting us in court, all you teeny tiny third-party developers. And so they said, but if you use this license, we guarantee we won't sue you. And so a lot of people were like, yeah, that makes sense. It kind of like, you know, freely allows third parties to, you know, pile on with, you know, content and stuff. Well, that's all out the window. The nondescript orc. Yes, and then and here's the funny thing, Tech. I was just going into this. I was just about to go into this. I've been saying that for the past couple of weeks. Then Legal Eagle, who I've been watching for a while, I love his channel, released a video yesterday, on it and said the exact same thing. I was like, this is exactly what I was been saying. He's like, you can't copyright game mechanics. I was like, see everybody. So Legal Eagle's video was like really good. If you guys don't follow Legal Eagle, you should definitely follow Legal Eagle, and also PBS Spacetime, just because. And then yeah, I heard about the Orc, which is who's the Paizo? Is that the one that was the creators of Pathfinder? They're like making their own license, but it's not like going to be owned by them apparently. It's just going to be like a license in perpetuity. There was a case where Capcom, they tried to sue the creators of a game which was super similar to Street Fighter 2. Okay. And sued Simpsons Road. Okay. I'm guessing they lost because you can't copy game mechanics. They probably didn't use any of the like characters or models or anything that could be trademarked or copyrighted, right? But they just copied like the game mechanics. Yeah. You can't copyright those. It's not a thing. If you could copyright those things, that would be like, there would be so much bullshit that could result from that, actually. Ah! Okay, I'm bad. You are a bastard! Get over. Aww. Oh, is that it? I mean, is that what that? They tried to sue over just that? Was that a thing? Namco copyrighted having minigames during load times, which they were often removed from USA releases. More heart, I know. More heart! Let's play some heart. Owner of a lonely heart. That's not heart. But it's, you know, you get the idea. Yeah. Well, anyway, so Legal Eagle did a really good video on it, summarizing exactly my thoughts on this. I was very happy to, like, basically be validated by an actual lawyer. Because, like, I mean, sometimes it's like, I don't know I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know exactly what I'm saying. So I was like, I'm pretty sure you can't copy game mechanics. The reason why I know this, though, is because it's really big in the board game world. I play a lot of board games, and a lot of people who develop board games and spend lots of time on board games get super pissed off when other people basically just take their board game and are like, you made this? I made this. And basically make an entirely different knockoff game with the exact same rules. And you can't do anything about it. You can't do a damn thing about it. Like, that is completely, perfectly legal. As long as you didn't, like, copy anything trademarked or trademarked or copywritten, like, as in, like, literal text of things. It's perfectly fine to do that. So people in board game worlds get mad at that shit, and game mechanics extend to tabletop games. Yeah. Sega is signed delivery to copy and imitate. Sega seems it holds a patent on gameplay. Yeah, nope. No patent. All right, here's the funny thing. A patent on gameplay, you could technically patent game mechanics, right? That's technically a thing you can do. But here's the thing about patenting game mechanics. One, it's ridiculously complicated process, costs a lot of money and shit. And two, you can make the slightest change to the game mechanic and it's a different patent. It's not the same thing. It's not the patent. So basically it's like all they had to do is like make one tiny little change and it's not the same. That's the problem. Like, that's why no one goes through the process of patenting game mechanics. Like, what the fuck is the point of patenting game mechanics? All you have to do is like introduce or remove or change or alter one little thing, and it's completely different from your invention. That's what a patent is for, an invention. I'm trying to read and play at the same time. Yeah. Here's what bugs me about it is like, it's like $1 billion industry, D&D, and apparently Hasbro only sees 100 million of that, but they're not satisfied with that. That's the thing that gets me is like it's a you're getting $100 million off this industry, and you're not fucking satisfied with this. Fuck off. Yeah, well, I mean, everybody's canceling their D&D Beyond subs, so I'm fucking fine with that. Fuck them, dude. And they just basically showed everybody their true colors too. Any license that they're gonna do is like, oh, they're gonna try to revoke it. Here's the other thing that Legal Eagle did too. I was like, can you revoke a license? Can you actually revoke a license? I don't think you can revoke a license that was made in perpetuity, right? And that was great because Legal Eagle said the same thing, like, oh, there's question over whether or not this license can actually just be revoked. Like, can you really do that? No. So like, people are kind of like, and I think the owners of Pathfinder have the same argument. They're like, we believe that this license can't actually be revoked, even if Hasbro / Wizard says that they are going to do that. We don't think they can actually do this. Like, they can't actually revoke this license for real. So yeah, they were behind the OGL. I remember they were behind the original, yeah. So shit. Ah, fuck me. Oh my gosh, seriously, dude. Oh, all right, I'll take that. All right, 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Worked. 60% of the time, it works every time. You canceled every WotC pre-order that you had? Oh, good. Yeah, I ain't buying any more shit from them. So about like 4 months ago, I bought Mordenkaiser's Monsters of the Multiverse, and now I'm kind of regretting that. I'm like, it's the only thing I bought from them. It's the only thing I've actually bought from them. They could sue over copycats. I mean, they could try to sue over copycats. That's the thing about America, too, is like, you can sue about anything. It doesn't mean you're going to win. Doesn't even mean you're in the right, but you can sue over pretty much anything, you know? I mean, a lot of companies fucking do that frivolous kind of thing because they have a lot of money they can fucking spend on this. And honestly, a lot of people who want to fight it can't because they don't have the same money or resources, and so they just get bullied out, right? Settling in those cases. Hey, Mr. Dad. Of course, the problem is with my current campaign is we are playing 5e in our current campaign. It's probably going to last like another year or two at least. You know, we've got a long-ass campaign. But, like, afterwards, I don't know, maybe there's... it's in the cards to try a different, tabletop, rule system. I don't know. Oh, you need the backstory for the whole thing? Is that what you're saying, Mr. Dad? Well, the TLDR is Wizards of the Coast had made a license back in 2000 that allowed third-party developers and content creators to make content without fear of being sued that were based on the D&D gameplay rules. And now that D&D 6e, aka 1D&D, is coming out, They are deciding they want to rewrite that license, revoke the old license, and make a new, very draconian, stupid license that everybody is very mad about because they have done a lot of. They're doing a lot of greedy things in it. Just a lot of greedy things because I don't think they're satisfied with their fucking $100 million piece of the pie that honestly wouldn't even have been that big had they not originally done the, like, given the third parties the freedom to develop content for their platform. It's like Windows. It would be like Microsoft suing every single third-party content creator or app creator, being like, "Hey, you made apps for our operating system, and now you're making money off of it. We want all of your money." I mean, Apple kind of does that, actually. Apple actually kind of literally does that. Now that I think about it, Apple takes 30% of every sale, right? Or something crazy like that on the App Store. So Apple kind of does that already. I guess they kind of built that into the contract, but imagine though, like Microsoft suing like all these fucking people for this. It's just crazy. Oh, like developers for doing this. It's like nuts. We hate that thing that got us here. Very well put. So silly. Oh man, this definitely looks like Misery Mire to me. And by Misery Mire, I mean it's Eastern. Oh, look at that. Eastern Palace, all beat. Hey, listen. What's up? Thank you for the follow, dude. So anyway, that's my little rant on that, and there are plenty of good videos. And my personal opinion too is I would follow D&D Shorts. He's a really, in my opinion, awesome content producer for D&D stuff, and he's been keeping a pulse on this and really been putting out some really like good videos and stuff on it with, I think, good explanations and good reasons why people are like, outraged over this. A lot of people don't like his content sometimes because he does like he kind of does clickbaity, like, oh, look at this outrageous D&D build stuff, but I find all that really funny. It's not like I'm going to do any of that shit. Not like I'm doing any of that shit. I'm just, he does do like some of those things. He also does a lot of like tier ranking videos too, which like I think every D&D content creator does, but in any case, I like his stuff, and I like his style, and he has been doing a lot of good stuff right now in the community, regarding the OGL. So, oh, you do? I don't. So I got into D&D back in like 2018. So I'm 5e all the way. I'm not really a fan of the other systems. I think they're just honestly too complicated. Like, I don't like the excess complication. Oh, but 5e is honestly pretty streamlined, and to be honest, 6e looks like it's going to be even better streamlined. Like I'm pretty excited about 6e or 1D&D, whatever you want to call it. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we done fucked up. So I like 5e myself. I'm a very big fan of it. I think they did a very good job making it easy to understand, easy for newcomers to understand and get into, easy for DMs to streamline, easy for players to understand. Like, yeah, and there's definitely some stuff in 6e that I think is like even better too. Like streamlining some of the stuff to make them just like D20 checks are like fantastic. Like, yeah. I haven't played Baldur's Gate. It's on my list, but I have just started A Bard's Tale. If you guys know A Bard's Tale, I started playing a Bard's Tale. That's on Fridays. That'll be on Fridays though. Yeah, 5e is. I'm with you, Dad. 5e is good. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. There we are. Much better this time. Much better this time. Ooh, a Hyrule Castle key. I like that. Five E is good, but it's too balanced. What's that supposed to mean? What is too balanced? I don't understand, Ren. Like, don't you want your game to be balanced? Or why isn't quotes? Why did you put balanced in quotes? That's another question. Pathfinder, everything is big numbers. Yeah, I mean, okay. If you're saying that it's like, it makes it sterile, I mean, I don't think you're necessarily completely wrong, but I disagree that balancing makes things sterile. Like, completely. Like, I do think, like, I do think that, like, in some cases, there is, like, I don't know. It's a philosophy of, like, balance, right? It's like, you could take, like, the League of Legends philosophy, which is, like, you know, adjust everything precisely, or the StarCraft, adjust everything precisely so that it's all nice and numbers are appropriate. Or you could take, like, what the fuck is the other game that's like League of Legends, where they just, like, they just, like, make everything OP as fuck, and therefore everything is balanced because nothing is balanced. You start with 18 strength in your main stat, and Pathfinder you build that. Ooh, big key. Oh, to Thief's Town. That's interesting. I was just there. Okay. Start with, oh, like, you would never start with 18 in your, does it go to 20 like D&D does? Because you would never, you could technically start with 18 in one stat, but everything else would be like 8s. It would all be dumped big time. So, hey Hands, what's up, dude? Wow, everybody's coming out today. I guess I picked a good time to stream. Oh yeah, for anybody who doesn't know. Oh, the Moon Pearl is in here! Yay! We got the Moon Pearl. Yeah. So for everybody who doesn't understand what's going on, by the way, with this, I'm using glitches that are basically they're called YBAs, named after the person who found them. It stands for, it's a Japanese name that starts with Y, and it's Bottle Adventure. It's the Yakazimi's Bottle Adventure, some weird ass name. But anyway, basically I use these glitches where if you use a bottle on the same frame, you go through a door transition. It just, like, the game, like, will copy the data from one supercell, but it doesn't move you that supercell, so that when you actually move, it's like you've gone through the door in the cell above you, and then it, like, you can, like, just move across rooms that way. Level 1 could be 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 10. Holy shit. And shit goes up to 20 is what you're saying. Like, damn, that seems like crazy OP. Oh, higher than 20. Okay. Do the stats kind of in Pathfinder, do the stats amount to the same thing? Do they, like, is it like a plus to your to the skill and whatever skills derive from that? Like in D&D, how it's like, you know, every Basically, it's like every 2 points you put in is like a +1 to that skill, and then all skills that depend on it. Stats are applied the same way. Oh, okay. So then my other question is like, are the stats like basically scaled the same way as in D&D? Because if that's the case, then yeah, it seems like in Pathfinder you're like OP as fuck. Oh, there's a bow. Neat. If you ever get to play older editions, contact you for background material. I'll keep it in mind. I will say that I doubt I'll be playing older editions, but I never say never. But it's probably not in the cards for me. Hey, we got the moon pearl. You also add your level? Oh, damn. Oh, it's done in real time. How does that work? Wait, I don't understand. How do you do real-time combat as opposed to turn-based combat? Like, I'm not quite I don't understand. I just don't get how it would work. You have to explain. Ice Palace is doable. Mire is, I don't know. And Turtle Rock is very doable now. Ah, frick, I forgot I don't have Titan Mitts. You're level 3, 18 strength, expert in athletics. So 18 would be a +4 from this. Yep, from the strength. Being expert is +3 from your level for a total of 11. So that's okay. In D&D, it's a flat score, which does end up meaning that you don't scale as well as you get higher in level. Interesting, Ren. That's interesting. I'm definitely curious about Pathfinder rules. A lot of people swear by them. Plus, I think like Pathfinder and 13th Age did, I think they did, like backgrounds and lineage, like way before, like Wizards was even considering that for, 6e. Number of actions are determined in time intervals. Oh, so it's still kind of turn-based, is what you're saying, but it's like you're calculating how much you can do differently. So it's not like you get a set number of like an action, a bonus action, a reaction, and movement every turn. You actually have a certain calculus for what you can do, and it amounts to a amount of time. So it's like pseudo turn based. Honestly, it's kind of a strange way to put it, but like yeah, it's like pseudo turn based because it's not because it's not technically real time. Like real time would be like playing StarCraft or something like a RTS, right? Which would get so crazy, and I think some JRPGs do real time. Can always move around. Doesn't it get... But, okay, if that's the case, like, you can move around, like, even when it's not your turn, you just, like, move shit around. So, what I don't... So, that kind of confuses me, though, because, like... Doesn't it get to just be, like, a mess? Like, people just, like, reaching over each other and constantly moving, like, minis and shit? Like... It feels like it would just be an absolute mess. Starfinder. Pathfinder 2 has ancestries and heritage, so every race has options. I actually prefer species too. I like the fact that species is making an impact, because I don't like using race when it comes to talking about essentially completely different species. Okay, so anything can be a half-elf. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah. I think the one thing about 6E with their current rules about half stuff, like, they're like, we're no longer just having half orc and half elf. Like, you can be half anything. Like, half whatever, half anything. I'm like, that's cool. But then, like, the thing that bothered me about it was, it was like, but you can only choose the benefits from one of the species. And I was like, well, what the hell's the point then? I mean, I get the point is flavor at that point, but it's just flavor. Like, there's nothing unique about it. I'm like, nah. Not extremely satisfied with that. Like, you should be able to split or something, you know, if you take half dwarf, half orc or something, you know? You should be able to split, like, some sort of, like, lineage between them. I also am a fan of species-based attributes. Like, it's just makes sense that, like, some species are going to be, like, inherently stronger. Like, an orc is going to be inherently stronger than a halfling. I can't see that being any other way. Like, just they're built differently. Like, literally different species. So I don't see that as a necessary problem. But I do like the idea of having lineages and heritages in the game a lot better than what they have currently for how you get stats and bonuses and stuff. So, yeah. You have to stand still to perform a specific action like casting a spell or attack or a foe. You're walking around, arrows and spells can still hit you. Alright. Wait, what am I doing? I don't know where I'm going. I'm like reading and I'm just dashing. I'm reading the chat and just dashing places. A goblin wizard. Okay. Yes, hands. I think the goblin is named Looking Toad. He's a big old goblin. Oh geez. Grant some opportunity attacks, still solid. Okay. But like, if you just sat there and did nothing, then surely, like, things would happen around you, and you would. I just don't, how does the DM even, like, if there's a DM or a GM or whatever, how do they keep track of anything that happens in this? It just seems so unwieldy. Makes the game faster. Seems counterintuitive. It's done by computer. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I didn't know this was all on a computer. I thought this was a tabletop. I thought this was all tabletop. I was like, how is this happening on a tabletop? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, now this is starting to make a little bit more sense. Now this is starting to make more sense. Alright, I don't think I actually technically need any more items. I think. Maybe. Well, to get the... I probably need one more potion if I wanted to get to, beat Turtle Rock and shit like that. So, actually, what do we have here? Oh, Turtle Rock is the pendant. Maybe we don't even have to beat Turtle Rock. Oh, wait. I'm not going to the Swamp Palace. It would be nice to go to Ice Palace, though. Ow! Ooh, half magic, I love. The action system's non-standard. Oh, the C stands for computer. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go check out what Mire is first, and then we're gonna go do Ice Palace. I think that's appropriate. It's funny that I got the bow after I beat Palace of Darkness and Eastern, like the two places I don't even really need the. I don't need. Like I needed the bow. I would need the bow for to do legitimately, and now I just don't need the bow at all. Like the bow is basically just flavor. Biggest change to Pathfinder 2. The downgrade. 3 action points. Oh. 1 to 3 depending on the spell. Interesting. Interesting. That sounds very interesting. I like this. I like this because it makes accounting a little bit easier too. Like you can just you have a list of things you can do and then action points. And it's like here, look, instead of like with D&D, it's like, okay, here's one thing you can do, and another thing you do, and another thing you do, and another thing you do. But here's some rules about what you can do, what you can't do if you do one thing with your action, one thing with your bonus action, blah, 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 blah. So there's a lot of... That actually makes a lot of sense with Pathfinder. I like this, like, I like this action point allocation system. That sounds pretty cool. Very few things have attack of opportunity. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Oh yeah. I do remember. Specifically, I remember because of the oh wait, I can't do Ice Palace just yet. Fuck! I can do Ice Palace, but I have to go in a different way. I specifically remember this because when the OGL stuff came up, people were like, Knights of the Old Republic uses the OGL. It like actually uses the OGL. UA and Eberron have action points in 5e, or 3.5e. Interesting. All right, if we want to do Ice Palace, we needed a YBA in there. And if we want to do Swamp Palace, we're going to have to... Oh man, how are we going to beat Swamp Palace? Right now, we would have to do a... we would have to do a dungeon ID swap. That is not super fun right now. I mean, it's not hard exactly, but I would need the cane to do that, and I would probably need a couple of bottles. I think I need 2 bottles to do that, so my 1 bottle will not cut it for that. Same thing for Eternal Rock. I can't technically beat it without the cane or a couple bottles, or having beat the swamp first. Yes, I remember Pathfinder, or, you know, I had looked up or saw that Pathfinder also used those rules. Oh shoot, I forgot to. Good. Alright, ready. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh. Pop, 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 pop. Look at this. Who wants to be in Ice Palace? Terms of battle. Interesting new system, which was supposed to be at 4E. Oh. Was it dropped because 4E was basically considered garbage? Maneuvers and stances. I have to keep all this in mind. I'm gonna forget all this, by the way. It's like after I'm done with this, it's like everything is gonna get forgotten. I swear. I apologize for that. I assume somebody could put it just all on my Discord, my Discord channel, and Twitchkins. Like, check these things out. Oh yes, I might have to go back to the VOD. And I should just continue with my D&D recap. So yeah, we got to this Pentagon-y building, and with the caretaker in it, and we were just like, hey, we're here to see the glade and blah blah blah, and she like kind of had some words for us and was like, oh yeah, this is you know, I take care. I'm like, what do you do here? She's like, I take care of it. I keep invasive species out. Although he's like, are we an invasive species? Talking about the humans, about the humans and the elves. And she was like, well, that's an interesting question. Because if you know that, if you've been here before and you've heard the history of the world that our DM built, the humans basically like completely fucked the elves. Essentially killed them all. Killed a lot of them and took their land, essentially. Very, very Native American like. You know, we did some bad things. So the humans kind of did this to the elves. The elves are like, they have some reservations like in the human area, and they do have their own small kingdom. Oh, what am I doing? They do have their own small kingdom on the western part of the continent. Oh, cool, thanks. Anyway, conversation went well. She was like, yeah, we could go to the glade, and or we can go to like the ruins that were in the glade somewhere. And Ari was only too happy to go do that. And we obviously went with. But before we left, the person who was the caretaker, Gwyneth, she was like, oh, I noticed that you've got an instrument, because I'm a bard. She's like, do you play, or can you play a song? Like I really love it because my sister was a bard of sorts. She like played, and it's been a long time since I've seen her, and you know, it would mean a lot to me if you played a song. And I was like, sure, of course. So I played a song. I played the only elven kind of song I could. I rolled like so bad on my performance checks, by the way. Like I think I rolled like what did I roll on this one? Like a 10 or 11, and I've got like a +7 to performance. So like it was like I rolled a 4. Like on the die it was a 4. And she was just like after the performance, even though it wasn't the best performance, it was kind of middling, she was like, that was lovely. And then she was like, you know, I just want to give you this. I want to, like, she goes back into the room where she's been like living-ish. Oops. As the caretaker. And she digs out essentially a flute. It's like halfway between an ocarina and a flute, I guess. And she's like, this was my sister's. I don't know where she is right now, but I think she would want you to have it. I'm like, oh, I can't possibly accept this. And she was like, no, you should. I definitely think she would want you to have this. Like, you kind of embody her spirit or something, you know, like that kind of a thing. I was like, well, all right. So I took it and tried it out and everything. And like, you know, I rolled another horrible performance check, but she seemed unfazed by my horror. I think I rolled a 2 on that one. So it was like a 9. I ended up rolling a 9 on my performance check. I was like, oh my gosh, again. I just had really bad performance checks the entire time. Since your business work, I remind you. Oh, okay. Cool. Wow. Thanks, dude. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. I will be sure to look at this stuff. I can't make any guarantees of trying it out or anything like that. Like, I make no promises there, but I will definitely look at it. But dude, yeah, thank you. But anyway, yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So she gives me this flute, essentially, this elven flute. Yeah, and I accept, and we kind of make our way to the ruins that are in the glade. This particular temple that used to be here is 6,000 years old, and 3,000 years ago it had been burned down. And you know, we went into it, like, Ari kind of like went into like into archaeologist mode. You know, she split up like the area into like 4 quadrants, had us searching. I rolled another nat 20 for my search of the ruins. Like, I think Ari is like, wow, I'm so impressed that you're taking this so seriously. And I'm like, oh yeah, of course. So I rolled like another nat 20 investigating. So like, I get a little bit of good story behind this. I like find statues and stuff that like kind of tell a story, and very well described this to Ari. And she's very happy with all this. And so, oh, now I have 2 bottles. I could definitely beat this game like easily. Oh yeah, Ice Palace was a crystal. So now we got to do Mire, which will be a dungeon ID swap, and we'll have to do Swamp Palace, which will be a dungeon ID swap if we want to do those things. And that, I think, is everything. So let's go take care of these. Yeah, let's go take care of these. I'll need 2 red potions, though, because I need to delete the throne door. Eugh. Anyway, so, you know, we don't really find anything at the ruin. And, but we do find, I mean, it's a ruin, and it's like, you know, there's stuff, there's just like, it's just like, you know, statues and story and stuff. I was a little bit disappointed there's no actual, like, writing anywhere on any of these statues. It was all very plain in that respect. But, you know, again, it was very much like depictions and stuff. So we decided to head on back. Ferris is there. He's the NPC that that our DM is playing at the moment, like, because we basically asked him to guide us. So he was like, sure. So he's been guiding us down the rest of this old road to some of the elven places that we wanted to look at, and so he's yeah, he was like, well, we'll spend a night here in this glade. It seems pretty safe. So we did that. We had normal like banter and role playing and stuff like that. One of the things that we did say though, or did do though, is I asked Ari how the sword was that she attuned to. Like she like oops, oh no, I do want to be in there. Duh, I'm so stupid. Of course, I want to delete the throne door. She like the night before, she had attuned to that orc sword, the one that kind of had like necrotic kind of like necromancy magic, I think, associated with it. And she had attuned to it and told us like what it was, what it had done, what its properties were and everything. And I was like, well, you know, I'm like, well, I mean, you know, just to prove to Rand that, you know, swords are not, like, objects are not evil. This is my character talking. I was like, why don't you just, you know, relinquish your connection to it, like any magical item. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I was like, relinquish your connection to it like any magical item, and then you know, just to prove that, you know, there's nothing weird going on. And she was like, well, why would I do that? Seems like a waste of time. All right, ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Ready, set. Ready, set. Go. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, we're done. That's good. We deleted the throne door. Anyway, so she's like, why would I do that? It's a waste of time. I'm like, well, you can always reattune. You can always reconnect to it. Like, I can do that with any of the magic items. She's like, well, every hour that I spend having to reconnect to this thing is just an hour I wasted, you know, that I could be writing and, you know, and studying and stuff like that in my book. And I was like, really? I mean, it's just a couple of hours. It's not going to like take you. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. It's not like I mean, you could just do this at on a free time or something. And she was very insistent, and then started accusing us of not trusting her and feeling like she was being attacked. Because Rand was also like, yeah, you should just, you know, like, yeah, you just try it like that. Just try that. And so, but she was like being super defensive about it, and that just makes me super suspicious. Like, we're both like super sus about this. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, this doesn't seem like her. So now we're like thinking, maybe this orc sword. I'm like thinking to myself, like, maybe this orc sword is cursed or something, because she like really doesn't want to relinquish control of this thing. So we're I don't know. Something feels wrong. Something feels a little wrong. But I ended up apologizing to her the next day. I'm like, oh, sorry for, you know, that. I do trust you now. As like, you know, sorry forget I said anything. That's what I did the next day anyway. Oh, I've only got one key to this. I'm gonna try something. So yeah, we like spent the night there, and then I think we had gone back, or in the morning we had basically told, oh shit, we can get into Mire now. So let's just do Swamp, I guess. All we need to do is Swamp. Which is still here. So yeah, gosh, I need to like start remembering everything that happened though, because there's a lot that happened. I should get my notebook. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, excellent job. So like the next day we like are like walking along towards Aedenas, because we're going to the city. And the interesting part was, like, as we're going to the city, it was like the day before the holiday, I think, or the day of the holiday. Oh, Thieves Town map, great. The there's like an elven holiday that was coming up. I didn't know anything really about it, but it's like apparently called the Great Dance or something. And so it's like this holiday that basically celebrates like the creation of the world, essentially. And there's a lot of light and paint that happens, like a lot of like light and think of like, I don't know if you guys know, like the Festival of Lights in India. It's very much like Festival of Lights celebration, and so we're walking along. We're trying to get to the city by the nightfall because it's like, oh, it would be actually really cool to like, you know, see the celebration in an elven city, and along the way, we like fucking encounter this like herd of aurochs, I think it is. They're aurochs. They're like buffalo, like mountain buffalo or something crazy. $2,000. Ah, okay. Oh, okay, interesting. So yeah, we like encountered aurochs, I believe, and we're like, it's like this herd that's kind of in the way, and Varys is like, well, we would normally want to be going that way. It's like we want to go that way. That's the way towards the city. I guess we could go around. It would take us a little while, but you know, if we get past there, and you know, or if we don't bother them, they don't bother us. You know, it should be all fine. And so we all end up rolling stealth checks, and Ari and I do like horribly. I think it's like a 10, and so like one of the aurochs turns to us and is like, oh fuck, I'm in the wrong spot. One of the aurochs turns to us and is like, starts to make the charge to charge towards us, and I'm like, oh shit, guys, do you see this? You see this happening? And I like go and hide behind Alohi. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because like I hard failed the stealth check, and so it's like going to charge me, essentially. So yeah, we like basically end up fighting these fucking aurochs or whatever the fuck they are. Which was actually not too bad. I mean, they basically have fairly low AC, so everybody pretty much got like every hit on them. And our barbarian, even though she took a shit ton of damage, all of it was halved because she's raging. And Ari, I think, fireballed the lot of them. And slept one of them, and I was like, oh man. I basically did almost nothing in that battle besides, I cast aid on everybody, and then, or I cast aid on as many people that were in battle that I thought needed it, and then I started just potshot arrow, like throwing arrows out. That was it. That was it. Oh, okay. So it's pluggable. It is. It really is. Yeah, I agree. Of course. I don't want to get batted again. I was so bad when I got batted that one time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. All right, this is Misery Mire. Or sorry, I mean this is Swamp, not Misery Mire. This is Swamp. Swamp Palace. Thank you, Swamp Palace. Bum, 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 bum. This is the famous Swamp Palace battle music everybody knows and loves. Anyway, eventually we get to the city, Adana sort of, and we're outside the city, not in the city proper, and Varys has a hut basically with he shares the sun outside of the city, and we go and like drop all our stuff off, and I change into a dress, but I strap my dagger to my thigh. I keep my dagger with me, we basically we ended the session having gone to one of the clearings that where they were celebrating, and it was pretty much early evening by the time we got there. Most of the time doing theoretical builds. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a Discord. Oh, it's your Discord. Okay. I usually don't join many Discord servers. I try to keep that like minimal, to be perfectly honest. I don't like having more than like 10 or so, and that's pretty much what I like to keep it at. Okay, so here's what's cool. We don't need to do anything special to beat Meyer now. Yeah, I'm one of those people that got fed up with all the Discord servers that I was in, and I basically quit all of them, and I only keep like a very minimal amount. You have nearly 100, but you mute all the sound. See, my opinion is like, if you're muting the Discord server, why are you in it? Like, to be honest, like there's a couple reasons that I can see. Like, I'm in the Mega Man one still because I play a lot of Mega Man and I'm part of the Mega Man community. I would say, you know, of course, but like I don't really interact much with it. And so I find it what I was finding was like I was in like 100 Discord servers, and none of them I was participating in like almost none of them, and I was like, geez, this is just such a drag. Like I just feel like I'm not really actually I'm not gaining anything from this, so I just kind of quit all of them. You lurk a lot. Yeah, there's like a couple that I stay in for almost legacy reasons. Like, I mean, the Mega Man community is amazing and great. I just don't like interact with them a whole lot these days. Like, it's mostly I'm just doing my own thing. So, but I stay in that. Oh my gosh, I stay in that server for almost kind of legacy reasons. Which Mega Man servers am I in? I am in, there's the Mega Man 2 randomizer server, which is mine. I'm in the Mega Man Classic server, and then I think I'm in there's a Mega Man Dev Discord that I'm in as well. Yeah. I did not need that. So those are the ones that I think I'm in right now. And I'm also in the Zelda Rando server, which has been actually helpful lately because I did ask about a lot of no logic stuff in there. So that one I do use for no logic things. The Blue Moon is an avatar? Okay. Yay! We've done all the dungeons. Well, we've done all the crystal dungeons that we needed to do. I think we only screwed up one YBA so far, so that's nice. Okay, so we need to get to top of Ganon's Tower, or we had to, I got 2 is really what we need to do. That shouldn't be too hard. I hope. We got hookshot, so we don't even need to go. Oh, well, actually, we might need. We do not have... Oh, yeah, we'll need to do 2 YBAs. So we'll need to do a YBA to get past the big key door, and then we'll need to do a YBA to actually blech. Blah, 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 blah. We'll need to do YBA to actually get Taga too. So that's the 2 things we'll need to do. I was wondering if I should just save and quit from here, and because I'm opening the portal is all this is like pain in the ass. Oh yeah. Yep. Well, I am in the Z3 Rando server. Oh, I already took damage. Oh, perfect. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Hell yes. Okay. 1 down. All right, ready. Yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, ready? 1, 2, 3. Did we do it? Hell yeah. Don't touch anything. Boom! Aw, I'm so bad. Well, 3, 2, 3, 1. That's fine with a miss. This will probably. I think this is gonna end up being my fastest. My fastest, no logic, just 7 crystals defeat Ganon seed I've ever done. This will be my fastest. Ow. Anyway, I should get my notebook so I can actually tell you about some of the other stuff that happened, because I definitely can't remember everything. I'm glad I have the cape. Ah! secret art astral body strike. I gotta cut the tether that you can see connecting his body to the real world. Damn, 150, almost 150 flat. I think I only missed one YBA that entire game. I'm so ready to do this for Stryzer's Game Over Cancer this spring. I'm so ready to do this. It's gonna be fucking a blast. Thanks to GG. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and I'll come back with my notebook to go over some other stuff from the session, the D&D session. So give me a sec. I'm back. Okay. I got my book, which I'm pretty much out of pages on. I haven't been adding to the wiki page because I've been busy with other stuff. Ah, here we go. So, yes. Oh, we have pink, yellow trees, blue, green, red trees. Yep, all that was there. Gwyneth was the caretaker of the glade. She tends the trees, makes sure that there are not invasive species coming in, blah, blah, blah. Glass, by the way, is the elven word for weeping. That's what, so our DM has made like a language based on, I think, Welsh maybe for, it's based on Welsh for the elves. It's like got some slight modifications to it. Oh yeah, she suggested we go to the Colin Perindod, which translates to the heart of the pilgrimage. So this is like, we're on the road that's like a pilgrimage road, basically. It used to be actually the main road connecting the two cultural centers of the Elven Realm, but now it's just a pilgrimage road because the Elven Realm is kind of... Ah, yes, and Gwyneth's sister's name is Isla. I think that was really pretty, so I was like, well, that seems awesome, so I'll name the flute after her, why not? So I called the flute Isla. The breadsmiths. Hey, Hans. Yes, welcome back. So yeah, I basically we basically did the search of that ruin. A lot of imagery of Alona, the hopeful, who was an elf back in the Golden Age before all the shit went down. Yeah, and then we, so the name of the holiday that we were approaching was called the Sunri Tansi, which is the celebration. It's a celebration of joy, and it translates to the Great Dance. At midnight, when it's all dark, because it takes place during the new moon, everybody like lights candles, and it kind of represents so like during creation, like there were like fireflies, sort of like, I think it's probably a metaphor, maybe, that like kind of like spread out and created like, you know, the stars and blah blah blah, and like the world and things. I don't know. It was like, it's an elven story that I don't really know fully. And they have fireworks too. And so there's so that's the city. We'd gotten to that celebration at the end, or they were starting the celebration at the end there when we were fast approaching. Oh yeah, I forgot to also mention that Alohi and Varys went on a hunting trip together. It was like a little cool thing that Alohi got to do with Varys. It was very nice. And then that's when the buffalo attack. We had the buffalo attack. It was so silly. We all rolled stealth checks, and 2 of us failed pretty hard. I'm not terrible in stealth, but I'm not great in stealth. Exactly. I did take stealth as like, I think, a proficiency, just so I could be better at it, and I'm still like not great at it. But anyway. Yeah, that was pretty much it. We had a lot of role-playing that happened. I don't think I took a lot of notes during that, because it's hard to take notes and role-play at the same time like that. So, yeah, that was pretty much the whole session. It was like a few more days in game. We had one little battle before making it to the outskirts of Aedonas, which is that elven city that I was talking about, and we're kind of heading towards the mountain as well. There's a big old mountain called Classical. The humans call it Glass Mountain, which is like horrible mistranslation, because it's actually named after the god Glass, which translates to weeping, I believe. So there's a question as to whether or not like she might be imprisoned there, because during like the civil lore of what happened was back when the breaking happened and the mountains rose up from the earth and the forest was destroyed, the gods basically were fighting one another in a manner of speaking, and this particular god was on the side of like the beings in the world, like the elves and stuff, and and not on her own side or the god's side or anything. And there's some question as to whether or not like did she like ascend afterwards? Did she go to another plane? Does she exist somewhere else? Maybe she's trapped in that mountain. I don't know. Maybe there was a punishment thing that happened to her. We don't know for sure. But it was very good. It was a very good session. Lots of good roleplay. I appreciate lots of good roleplay. I love it. I offered to sing the song for reals too, but I think they said that I had already sung it, and I don't remember having already sung it. But I think I had. They say I already had sung it like a long time ago, like back when we first started, which would have been like a year and a half ago. I don't remember this, but they said I already did, so I didn't re-sing it. But I was like, oh, I'll sing this song, because I actually like doing that. I take my role as a bard very seriously.